As we celebrate the achievement of the class of 2024, we would like to recognize the contribution of this remarkable leader. Her achievement extends beyond the classroom. Under her leadership, we have achieved amazing academic successes and have grown in many other aspects of our lives. Her commitment to excellence and her unwavering support has been truly inspirational and helped us on this important journey. As she has taken us from where we were to where we are today. As she comes to the podium to deliver her principal's address, please join me in giving a warm welcome to Ms. Karen Giannis.
Thank you, Spencer, for those kind words. District Education Officer for District 7, Mrs. Leoline Christopher, other ministry officials, Major Niger Noel, Commandant of the Grenadier Cadet Corps, our guest speaker, Dr. Sonnet Philip Ned, primary school principals of District 5 and 7, teachers in charge of pre-primary schools, past principal of the St. Mark's Secondary School, Dr. Andre Martin, past teachers of the St. Mark's Secondary School, other specially invited guests, and all our guests who are joining online as well, parents, guardians, graduating class of 2024, well-wishers, a blessed morning to each of you. Good morning. 5 years in the grand scheme of things can seem inconsequential and short, but for the 76 young men and women sitting before you, there were years of formation, overcoming obstacles, breaking stereotypes, learning selves, braving a pandemic, and dealing with the disappointment of a postponed graduation as a result of a Category 4 hurricane. When we start at the beginning of the year to formulate the theme for the academic year 2023 to 2024, we never thought upon reflection that it would so perfectly encapsulate the experiences of the graduating class for the year 2024. Faith in God, perseverance, determination, and consistency, our recipe for success. I beg your indulgence as I provide you with a synopsis of life at St. Mark's Secondary School for the past academic year. Teaching in our era requires a level of dedication that can become overwhelming and exhausting. In spite of this, the SMSS family continues to persevere. The academic year was challenging, but also filled with opportunities for growth, introspection, and achievements. On September 4th, 2023, we welcome over 100 Form 1 students with diverse needs and abilities that forced us to re-evaluate our curriculum, our teaching strategies, and the method utilized for PTA meetings. As such, the after-school reading program was implemented to support the students who struggled with literacy, and instead of general PTAs, zonal PTAs were held in Sutton, Samaritan, and Waltham to address concerns of parents while facilitating parenting workshops to provide insights and support to our parents, giving them the skills needed to embrace the Herculean task of parenthood. St. Mark's Secondary is also the home of students with special needs. We are inclusive and work closely with itinerant teachers to ensure that no student is left behind. This is a holistic approach. One initiative that we facilitated during the month of October, the month of the child, to continue bringing awareness for Sign Language Week was a T-shirt day where students and teachers wrote their names in sign language, and at the back were Child Month slogans. We are truly appreciative of the tremendous efforts made by the staff from the School for the Deaf. I'm elated to inform you that for the first time, in the history of this institution, and I stand corrected, a student who cannot hear nor speak is successfully graduating from this institution. Recognizing the importance of acknowledging our students' academic, sporting achievement, and holistic growth, our award ceremony was held to celebrate the accomplishments of our students from the Form 2 to the Form 5 level. We are extremely grateful for the sponsorship of Cardinal Advisory, Superb Distributors, True Blue Bay Resort, Koyaba Bay Resort, and Mount Edgecombe Boutique Hotel. I hope that every person who is hearing my voice, and your pockets are a bit heavy, you will also come on board to make our ceremony grander in October of 2024. I'm looking forward to that. In the month of October, our doors were thrown wide open to allow parents to sit in and observe the way their children learnt and the way our teachers taught. Michael Master brought with it the start of the football competition, and our junior, senior, and female students competed and gave an excellent account of themselves. We would like to publicly acknowledge the extraordinary support and assistance of Mr. Wayne Barry, who worked tirelessly with our students during the entire season. Let us put our hands together for him. Additionally, because of the selfless sponsorship of Mr. Sheldon and Kelvin Book, our students were outfitted with new uniforms. We extend sincerest thanks to the Buck brothers. This year, we saw a significant increase in the number of students playing and competing in table tennis tournaments. Our girls also partook in the inter-secondary school netball competition, and one of our fourth formers, Miss Adelia Phillip, was selected as a national player and went on to represent Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Our cadet corps and girl guides continue to be prominent groups at the institution under the tutelage of their dedicated teachers. The start of the new calendar year brought with it the buzz and excitement of the 50th anniversary of our country's independence. Our choir participated in the St. Mark's 50th anniversary of independence singing competition, and we also took part in the beautification competition, placing first and third respectively. Hillary Term is also known as sports season, and our annual sports meet was successfully held at the Cuthbert Peters Park, Wharf, St. John. After keenly contested sport meets, Alexander's House emerged victorious. Not if, we will. We must put on record how deeply moved we were by the unwavering support of the SMSS New York Alumni Chapter, who also returned later in the year to gift us with much-needed projectors, our local alumni, as well as our corporate sponsors. Because of your generosity, our students went home with medals, trophies, and cash. Put your hands together for the alumni and our corporate sponsors. We are indeed grateful. Our outstanding athletes went on to represent the institution at the 2024 Intercall Games with class, discipline, pride, and determination. Despite the jeering and mean comments made on social media, they showed up every day and gave their very best. We extend gratitude to all the businesses, alumni groups, and individuals who supported us throughout the past year and with whom we conducted business. Our faithful bus drivers, Mr. Samuel Britton, Grenada Bottling Company, Country Cold Stoke Bulk Buy, Superb Distributors, Mrs. Gail Joseph, Mr. Callistus Bonaparte, who never hesitates to provide assistance, just to name a few. And even those of you we may not have conducted business with, or you may not have assisted us financially, but you offered a word of prayer or encouragement, we are extremely grateful. I also want to highlight how immensely thankful we are for the collaborative efforts of the Royal Grenada Police Force, Officer Mitchell attached to the St. John's Police Station, the Community Outreach Department, and Inspector Portia Nicholas attached to the Victoria Police Station, and social psychologist Dr. Niels Chaiton, who have been truly instrumental in assisting us in curbing the social ills that are plaguing many schools while fostering greater relationships between the police and communities. We also wish to acknowledge the generosity of Mr. Doyle Wildman. He's affectionately known as the godfather of the science department. He continually finds ways to emulate the teachers of the science department and also address their needs. Mr. Wildman, we are indeed grateful. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are 7 other departments. So we are therefore looking for other godmothers and fathers. Please come. We will gladly welcome you. The staff of SMSS continues to serve with dignity and steadfastness. And Mrs. Leolyn Christopher, our District Education Officer for District 7, continues to be a pillar of strength. Many, many thanks. It is with a heavy heart that we bid farewell to a long-standing member of staff, a gentleman who has been with us since 1996. I will not jump the gun, because there is much more that has to be uttered, but we must express sincerest gratitude to this teacher, who will be later recognized, for his many years of dedicated service and the positive impact made on the lives of countless students. We wish you a happy, and healthy retirement. The members of this graduating class are multi-talented while possessing academic and sporting prowess. We have local and national footballers, cricketers, netballers, the best orator for the District Science Fair 2023, public speaking winners, Girl Guides, cadets, athletes, basketballers, fashion designers, authors, artists, and soca artists, YouTubers, poets, as well as students who have maintained exemplary discipline and demonstrated extreme diligence towards their studies for their 5 years at the institution. Today is a celebration of their numerous and notable achievements. Therefore, I urge you, parents and guardians, supporters, well-wishers, even though the atmosphere may not be conducive because we're all fanning, I implore you, I beg of you, to celebrate with applauses. Do not sit in your seats quietly. Give shouts of exhilaration and maybe even cry tears of joy, because your children have done it and they ought to be celebrated. Once Otto once stated that we ought to celebrate what we wish to see more of. And like me, I know you wish to see every boy and girl sitting before you succeed. So celebrate with enthusiasm and immense joy. As they transition to another stage of their lives, I pray that you will continue to love, nurture, and guide them, for they need you even more now. We can testify that St. Mark's Secondary School continues to keep standing because we trust in a mighty and omniscient God. Despite the many obstacles, we persevere. We are truly determined to give the best to the students in our care, and we are consistently striving to beat our best efforts. At last year's CSEC exam, our top students would have achieved 12 passes. Throughout the academic year, our top average is 97%. And we have a class of students, at least 20 students, amassing an average of 75% and above from one single class. And those percentages continue to run throughout the school. We are extremely proud of the achievements of our students. Graduating class, as you leave your alma mater, remember the values that were instilled. the words of wisdom imparted, and the transformation many of you have experienced. Go forth and keep aiming for excellence. We are indeed proud of each of you. God's continued blessings and favor. And call us when you see us on the street, or don't call us. We're still proud.